Hi, my name is Jeremiah Neal, and today I am doing my presentation on web security vulnerabilities. The topics will include how to detect vulnerabilities, techniques and procedures, examples including SQL injection and PHP execution, source code, and the conclusion. When we talk about detecting vulnerabilities, what we're doing is we're talking about the people, processes, and technology involved in the IT infrastructure. For example, the person who is detecting the vulnerability would be performing tasks such as entering in unusual code into an input field, or they may use tools such as technology to scan a system for vulnerabilities. This might include the Burp Suite and various other online tools that can be used to scan for vulnerabilities. The processes is how we perform those scans in order to discover these vulnerabilities and how those are done throughout the organization. In the demo that I'm going to be presenting momentarily, it mainly talks about application layer attacks. This is within a web browser, and the application attacks are going to be primarily ones that deal with the SQL engine and PHP engine. So, for example, with an application layer attack, we're talking about things that would cause a buffer overflow and would take advantage of software or applications. This is commonly referred to as, in MITRE ATT&CK, T0819, which explicitly talks about the detection and mitigation of these application layer attacks. And to detect one would involve using something such as a firewall, which would detect unusual input that is being detected through an input form or a URI field. In order to mitigate such attacks, we need to make sure that the program is analyzing input and sanitizing that input. This is one of the demos that I'm going to present here. In this demo, I'm showing an SQL injection attack. So the nice thing about this application is that it talks about what these attacks are. For example, we're learning about the database management system, which in this case is SQL, and try to inject some of our own code into the PHP. So we're doing that right here. And when performing this SQL attack, we see that it did recognize the command, and now it is showing all of the items from the category. So this is the next demo. In this demo, we're showing how to run commands on the server side of the web server. Now we're going to show a demonstration. I'm going to upload an image to the to the website. And we're going to use, this time we're going to use the Burp Suite application to detect what the is happening on the client end through the programming language. Burp Suite is taking information that is sent from the client, the web browser, and it is reading that data byte for byte. It does not have access to the server end. That's an important thing to understand, that these programs, when you're dealing with it from the client's perspective, you do not have access to the server. You have access to what is being sent to the server and what the server is sending back to the client, but you do not have access to, for example, PHP source code, unless you're able to execute a vulnerability through the sending bytes to the server in order to read information from the web server as commands executed, such as you would do on a Linux operating system. But that cannot be performed simply by running Burp Suite. Here we're seeing that this is, I just uploaded the PHP file, and we're seeing that this is an application. This is being read as an application. However, this web server does not care. The person who coded the PHP did not care what was uploaded to the server. And now I am actually running the exploit.php file on the web server. Code is quite interesting because, as you can see here, it does not check what kind of file is being uploaded to the server. You can upload anything to the server and it would accept it. So that means that when you upload the vulnerability, the PHP file, essentially is allowing you to upload programs, scripting languages that can be executed on the web server. And to prevent such an attack, there are various scanners, online scanners, that can be used to run on a website. This is such a tool that using Google I was able to find, called it's by Pentest Tools, called Website Vulnerability Scanner. And here it allows me to enter in a website and run a scan. When I do this, it's going to give me a report, and it will tell me what to do. I'll show that in the next slide. VulScan is another vulnerability scanner that can be used to run scans on websites. It detects things such as case sensitivity. It will block malicious payloads. And it's an advert. This is, they give you a free trial. However, there is a pricing that with a lot of these tools, there's going to be pricing involved. And there's a sample report that this is what the sample report looks like. And sample reports should tell the cybersecurity professional what it has detected, and it should also explain what to do to remove the risk. These are the citations. I hope you enjoyed the presentation.